Hey, what's going on guys? It's Chloe and welcome back to another hypixel skyblock video. Today I'm going to be talking and trying to convince you to vote for the Slayer Mayor, aka Aatrox. If you don't know what the Slayer Mayor has to offer and what you can gain from it, stick around because I'm going to be telling you about how overpowered it's going to be. I'm also going to be adding in some predictions on its third perk and hopefully gain your vote. But as always, before we start, make sure you hit that like button down below. And subscribe. We are on our way to 13,000 subscribers and it would mean a lot if you help me get there. Also, while you're there, you might as well turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. First off, I want to start by telling you how the mayor system works. So, if you didn't know, hypixel added a mayor system where every few days there's an election with 5 candidates. Each candidate does something different. Each election, 5 random mayors are chosen that we can vote for. And each mayor can have up to 3 perks, but can choose to give 1 or 2. For instance, Cole's 3 perks are earn 2 times mining experience on public islands, mining minions work 25% faster, start a special event in early autumn, earning you 2 times mining XP and 2 times drops and unique loot. This is active on public islands. But as you can see this time around, Cole was one of the candidates and they only choose to give us 2 perks. This is different with all mayors and each mayor has completely different abilities. So this brings me to Aatrox. If you don't know who Aatrox is, they are a mayor based around Slayers. We only know Aatrox's first 2 perks as they have only been in the election once and have not shown its third perk yet. But the 2 perks that we know of are earn 20% more Slayer XP and you can start your Slayer quest for half price. This means tier 3 Slayer will only cost 5,000 coins instead of 10,000 and a tier 4 Slayer will only cost 25,000 instead of 50. So instead of getting 500 XP per tier 4, you will get 625 XP, making it a lot less coins and a lot less grinding to unlock Slayer crafts. This will be really good for the people that don't want to spend a lot of money or time on Slayers, and it'll also be really good for new players. If that didn't convince you, then hopefully my next point will. By saying one word, I bet I can convince you. Profit. Yep, I said profit. This mayor is going to be such an amazing money making method that it's insane. For instance, you can do a tier 3 spider for 5,000 coins and if you're lucky enough, it can drop 24 to 30 toxic arrow poison, which you can sell to the NPC for around 60,000 coins. And because they are sold to the NPC, this means the value of the item will not go up or down. This is also going to work with revs and Svens by dropping foul flesh or hamster wheels, but the spider strat is probably the best one. Another amazing thing about Slayer Mayor is combat XP. So, we all know killing tier 4 revs is the fastest way to gain combat XP, but getting combat 50 by doing revs is going to cost you over 350 million. But if you were to do tier 3 revs, you can cut that price down to around 100 million. If you're willing to spend a lot more hours grinding. That's where Aatrox comes in handy, giving 25% more Slayer XP and reducing the price by half, enabling you to get a lot more combat and Slayer XP for less. So yeah, that's about all we know for Aatrox, but there's still an extra perk we haven't seen yet. This third perk could be absolutely anything for all we know. I'm going to take some predictions on what it could be and also add some ideas of what could make a cool third perk for it. So for most of the mayors, the third perk is a special event, so it's most likely for Aatrox to have a special event, and looking at the odds, we could see this appear next time they get rolled into the election. We saw Cole's special event, and it was start a special event in early autumn, earning 2 times mining XP, 2 times drops and unique loot. Diana's was Mayor Diana will sell the Griffin pet, which allows you to find mythological creatures and a ton of unique items. Marina's was start a special fishing event during the first 3 days of each month. Fish and fight dangerous sharks to earn unique shark loot. And Foxy's was schedule an extra event during the year which gives 2 times mining XP on public islands for 10 hours. So based on the mayors, it's most likely Aatrox will have a special event during the start of each month or year. We don't know this for sure, but it's a rough guess. A small idea I had in mind is that imagine a few hours at the start of the year, which is basically every few hours during the week, which would be a one-time event while Aatrox would be mayor. There could be a possible release of a new Slayer with new weapons, armor, and items. Or there could be a perk to have increased chances of crazy rare drops, or possibly new drops for current Slayers, and that can only be obtained during the event. There are many different ideas and possibilities for Aatrox third perk, and I want to hear your ideas, so go down in the comment section and tell me some cool ideas. Also, add hashtag Aatrox so I can search for your answers. But yeah, that's all I have to say for the Slayer mayor. I think it's the best mayor you can vote for out of all the mayors we know of, because people don't realise how OP it actually is. Hopefully I managed to convince you to vote for Aatrox, and yeah, have an amazing day everyone, and goodbye.